Dear Mooji, for about 5 months I am in a medical rehabilitation, and this process is all about spiritual integration. A few days ago I finally came home, in brackets inner state. The mind is off noise now, and I am in real presence, and also I feel a certain peace. I now want to go into the Absolute. I am seeing, but I can't confirm it. I cannot confirm with it yet. It first felt to me that the way I have to go is waiting until this whole process ends. So by that time, in bracket, when I have integrated all, I confirm with the Absolute by myself in a natural way. But now I am not sure about it, because after seeing your words, the wish is there to walk with you right now. Do you have a key for me in this? With love, Fatima. A few days ago, I finally came home. The inner state, she puts in bracket. The mind is off noise now, and I am in real presence, and also I feel a certain peace. My mind is again in real presence again. You see? But presence is there all the time. Presence is more stable than the mind. You see? It is mind that makes the journey, not presence. And the journey of mind is to presence itself. When the mind again is somehow merged in presence, mind becomes presence. Mind is known as the natural state, natural mind. I now want to go into the Absolute. You see? The Absolute is there all the time. I said before, the presence is more stable than the mind. The Absolute is more stable than the presence. You see? Because presence, in the waking state, presence predominates. It is consistent in the waking state. Everything that we perceive is on account of the consciousness, the sense I am. The feeling of presence is the witness to all that is rendered significant. Because what is not felt to be significant does not register in consciousness. You see? What makes your day? Whatever you somehow imbibe as being important, that you will say contributes to what makes your day, what is your day about, or something like that. And then something presses save, and that goes inside. But there's some who doesn't save. It's like this whole world is like their desktop. It's like you're looking at some program, but you don't log in. So perception is there, everything is clear and clean, you see everything. You can look at things with dazzling clarity, but you turn away from it and it doesn't leave any impression in your mind. When I say that your life becomes like a writing on water, it means that. It means that perceiving is there, but the mind is not shopping through the senses to take hold of anything. Simply just perceiving. It's a kind of innocence. You're not carrying. Nothing is offered. Nothing, no thought is offered residence inside. There's just a kind of emptiness. And from this emptiness sprouts whatever is appropriate, whatever is required, without any human effort even there, you see. Now you say, I am seeing, but I can't confirm it as yet, because I want to go into the Absolute. You see, this is also a thought. I want to go into the Absolute is also a thought, you see. But we don't realize it's thought. Everything is thought, but we don't realize it's thought. We think it's real. If you realize and come to realize it, it is thought. And doesn't mean that thoughts are bad. They are all divine, actually, even the bad ones. They are part of the dualistic projection of the Absolute. all this manifold world, all this diversity is the expression of consciousness, you see. That you must not be lost in it. And the only way not to be lost in it is to remember who you are. When we don't know who we are, objects steal our attention very easily. You meet a person and you lose your balance inwardly. We're easily distracted. Someone can twist your mind very easily if you're not stable in the truth. People can get you to even hate your parents or to think nasty things if you're not steady in yourself. It first felt to me that the way I have to go is waiting until this whole process ends. The process they're referring to, I guess, is something else now. By that time, when, in brackets, when I have integrated all, I confirm with the Absolute by myself. Then you put this on time again, you see. All this is, mind is time, you see. What we're referring to as the Absolute means what? Your purest, your essential being. That's what we refer to as the Absolute. Then where is the essential being waiting? Where is it waiting even now? It's in some safety deposit box somewhere or what? That is the only constant. It means that throughout all the changes of body and mind, all the functioning of time and change, that remains constant. It's only the strength of attention goes to these phenomena, and somehow it eclipses the intuitive recognition that all of this is just passing. This is why we call it like a movie. That in front of which all of this is passing, but it itself is not passing and is not part of time. That is one's true self, you see. So even the idea that I wish to confirm my absoluteness, this is all ideas also. But it's necessary ideas that you have to go through for a while. Sometimes you may say, oh, this is an illusion, but you have to go through the illusion a little bit also. But now I am not sure about it, all these things I'm talking about, because after hearing your words, the wish is there to walk with you right now. Do you have a key for me in this? Again, you want a key. This is mind. We always want something. You want a process. Then you want to, after this process, you want stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Then book 1, book 2, book 3. Then course 1, course 2, course 3, course 4. And after all of this you have to throw away. Because the self is not anything apart from your own self. And now you want a key. So it means that, again, you're coming from the mind, because the mind cannot accept, but I am that, you see. I have to get to that. So now the self is behind the door, so now I want the key to go there. It's also another thought, you see. You ever say, what about if you just drop this thought? Then they say, well, if I drop this thought, will I reach the self? I say, just shut up and just drop the thought first. See what happens. Otherwise, you're always still projecting, if I get this, will I get that? You're still doing business, you see. And if you start to do business, the self cannot be business. The self is not business. It's not a contract. Who is going to benefit? Yeah.